welcome back. How's everyone doing? It's the I.D.K Sports Show. Hopefully everybody's having a great week, great weekend. You ready for football? We got 2 games going on this week. Getting ready for fantasy drafts? Let's go. Getting ready for your team to win the Super Bowl? How's everyone doing, man? But you already know. Welcome back to I.D.K Sports. It's your guy, Young Bull Bully, Bullshit Bully. DJ, if you know, you know. How's everyone doing? Now you already know what we're getting into. It's the NFC South. All right, so last time we said we was gonna do an intro, but y'all come on, we know we're breaking down the NFC South. If you've been here, you've been here. You know I got my fake Bill Belichick. See, I got the one with the hoodie. Did Bill have one with the hoodie? Yeah, he did. You know, I'm about to design it and put the Patriots stuff on it and stuff. I got found me a fake Bill Belichick. I was like, yo, I gotta get this. Well, how's everyone doing, man? We're talking about the NFC South today, breaking down what they be doing, what the fuck is going on, what they plan on doing. No, we're not picking their record. After we're done talking about all this, we're going to break it down. I know y'all like, yo, it's August. What the hell? You got mad teams to still go. Trust me, we're working. I.D.K Sports. Be here. Be square. However it goes. NFC South, let's get to it. All right, y'all already know how it goes. We got our notes. We got our paper. We got our shit. We got it. We got it. We here. Oh, shit. How's everyone doing? I.D.K Sports. We're talking about the NFC South. Now, first team we're going to start out with. We're going to start out with the Atlanta. We're going to I.D.K Sports Show. How's everyone doing, man? Thank you for tuning in. We're going to start with the Atlanta Falcons. They went 8 now. 8 now. Yeah. They went 8-9. Why I say 9? Now I'm talking like I'm from Atlanta. They went 8-9. Kirk Cousins couldn't just get right. Penix started the last 3 seasons, right? I mean, I probably I.D.K Sports. I probably should. You know what? Should we skip the Falcons? Because I literally can't talk. The Falcons went 8-9 last season. Boom. Kirk Cousins literally couldn't get right. I'm telling you, this man was going 400, 400, 400. Lost. 425, 450, 800. Lost. Michael Penix started 3 games. I'm pretty sure he lost all 3. Don't know. Don't care. So I wrote down some big names that I seen that they added. Leonard Floyd. To me, that's a big name. Like I said, I.D.K Sports. I'm talking about what I see. Yeah, you can break it down. Oh, so no, this draft pick, this guy had 18 sacks in college, so now he's about to come. He got no. The big names, what they need to do, what we seen. Right now, they're in the quarterback battle. They're starting Michael Penix because he played 3 games. I'm going to go off the top of my head. Last 3 games look good. All right, he went 1-2. I don't know. I'm I.D.K. I don't know. Now you're starting him for the season. You got the weapons. There was a point of the season, if y'all remember on the I.D.K Sports Show, we talked about the Falcons because it was like, yo, how the Falcons are doing this bad, and everybody, all 5 of their 2 running backs, tight end, and 2 wide receivers was all over 400 yards. And y'all have a losing record. Y'all under 500. We talked about that. Y'all remember that. Go back and watch that. Like I said, we've been doing this for a minute. So now you put Penix in. Okay, so now what we do? So now what they do? They get better on defense. They draft Javonte Walker, who's supposed to be, I think, might be the best rusher. Coming out, drafted. And they spent another draft pick on another rusher. They got Leonard Floyd. They beefed it up their defense to the point where it's like, okay, now we're going to stay in more games. Penix, we need you to put us over the top. But to me, when you think about it, it was like, yo, yeah, they needed to beef up their defense, but it's like, yo, did you need it to remove Kirk Cousins? Because you couldn't sack the quarterback. You couldn't. Your defense was trash. IDK Sports, but I want to say you probably had the second worst. You had the top 3 worst defense last year. Kirk Cousins doing this. But yeah, there was some times where it's like, yeah, Kirk fucking around doing interception. But it was like, yo, the defense couldn't do shit. So who do we put the blame on? Yes, I know. I think here we went 60-40 because Kirk Cousins, you're the quarterback. Come on, you gotta finish, blah blah. But when in hindsight, looking at it, when you listen to everybody breaking down the Falcons, it's like, and you look at how the Falcons lost their games. Nigga, it was the defense. So you really gonna trust this quarterback to come in, Michael Penix to do work to do him? What was his stats? I think he was under 80%. He might have threw for 3 touchdowns, 700 yards. I don't know. Like, come on, what we doing? We should, okay, we beef up the defense. We know we got the players on offense. Let's fill in these holes. Let's do what we do. We got the defensive coordinator, right? Or is that the head? I.D.K. Sports. Kirk Cousins, come on. So now Michael Penix. So what? How long until you be like, yo, you know what? Let's put Kirk Cousins in. You can't now you disgrade this. You, or is Kirk Cousins literally a backup plan? Kirk Cousins. The way the Falcons are making it look, Kirk Cousins is not a backup quarterback. He's a backup plan. $100 million investment. Hey. Every year I dump in like about like 2,000 into like collectibles to like, hey, now if anything fucks up throughout the whole year, I have something to fall back. I got a backup. I don't know. But yeah, so yeah, the Falcons are looking good. Even though they went 8-9, I'm saying it was like, what was Kirk Cousins doing last year? Then you put the dude in because Kirk Cousins wasn't doing good, but then it made sense because it looked like y'all was missing the playoffs anyway because was ahead of y'all. The Bucks, Carolina started picking up. Falcons. This, yo, if Michael Penix need to play the whole year, right? If Michael Penix don't play the whole year and y'all gotta go between Kirk Cousins and y'all go like 8-9 again, somebody in that general manager is getting fired. Somebody higher up is getting fired. The dude who looked at all mad in the video, because you know how that was that clip, and the one dude off there like who's like, but it was like more to it. If I'm that dude, I'm like, yo, no, remember I was mad? But yeah, Falcons. Y'all have a chance to win the division. Get after the quarterback. Play well on offense. Y'all got talent. Y'all got it there. You got experience. The dude played 3. He played rookie season. You know, OTAs, preseason, boom, practices, first reps, probably something here. You know, played 3 games. So he started in practice, boom, boom. Now he got a whole off season. You know, now playing. Yo, Penix. This is your division to run. They handing you the keys. They're doing what the coach did to AR his first year. Like, yo, we believe in you. Take everything. I need my notes. But Falcons, I think the Falcons could do good. It's the Falcons division to win. They could win this division now. It just all depends. Like, I feel like if Michael Penix look bad in the first 2 games, they might just put Kirk Cousins because we know what Kirk Cousins can be. Our team is good. We're losing because he still got like a young mindset and making these bad plays. Kirk Cousins will at least make better, or who knows. With that being said, that's my little bit of thought on the Atlanta Falcons. They should win this division. They should. All right, next up, we're moving right along. NFC. Oh yeah, no, we are NFC. NFC East. NFC South, the Carolina Panthers. Now, Panthers won 5 games last year. Andy Dalton played about 5 of those. Bryce Young won 4 of those games that they won. Andy Dalton won 1 of those. Carolina started picking up near the end of the year. Cool, but we're not talking about what happened last year. What are they doing this year to make sure their team is better? The one thing I don't know. Okay, so look, I'm gonna say this because I have it written down, but now I'm starting to think, like talking now. The Carolina Panthers might be in a slowly rebuild around their quarterback. Because the first year it was like, all right, y'all just threw Bryce Young into the blender. Like, what the fuck? The second year it's like, he got the same team as last. That's why, like, I stuck up for Bryce Young this year. I wasn't. Last year was like, first year, you always stick up. It's like, yo, y'all get drafted to the worst team always. Second year, he had the same team. They didn't do nothing. What they do? Tell me what they do last year. Who they got? Who they got to be like, oh shit. Look, he came on later in the year. Booker, the guy they drafted, that dude, like, it was still him and Adam Thielen. Who on defense? What? I don't even know who. So with that being said, I.D.K Sports just exposed to y'all. Carolina Panthers been the same for the first 2 years. The first 2 years they got Bryce Young. This is the first year that is actually like, oh shit, okay. Oh, okay, we got some weapons. We got some wide receivers. We got a crew. We got an all right running back group. Right? Not too bad, not too shabby. Right? Bryce Young came. Okay, we got Bryce Young some weapons. We kind of got to treat Bryce Young like Chet Holmgren. All right, that first year really didn't count. Like, really think about it. We might have to treat Bryce Young like Chet Holmgren. That's gonna be one of the things. Breaking down NFC South. We might have to treat Bryce Young like Chet Holmgren. First year didn't count, bro. Like, come on. He had the same team the first and the second year. What are we doing? But with that being said, they added some wide receivers. They added a bunch of coaches. I'm saying Rico Dalve. Like I said, we only talk about like the big names. Like I don't really be knowing like the offensive linemen, like the big unless like I be looking, unless the name pop out. I'm like, oh yeah. But so sorry. I probably could be missing some. But for me, they added David Moore, Henry Ruff. I always say Henry Ruff. Hunter Renfrow, and Rico Dalve. I guess let's help out the running back situation because that one running back is out. Your wide receiver group, you got a lot. You got even Jimmy Horn. The number 4 pick. Leggett, big. You got 2 big. Big. Still got Adam Thielen. Leggett, you got some wide receivers. You got added David Moore. You good. You got the weapons for him. Now you got the weapons. This is how the team should have looked last year, Carolina Panthers. Are you fucking listening? I know I.D.K Sports. I do know sports. I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. Do y'all know? But it looks like y'all in the small rebuild. But with that being said, yeah, Bryce Young in his 3rd year. I know people was probably thinking like, oh, Bryce Young probably need to go. They need Pretty Jefferson. No. Carolina Panthers did this to him. He's literally getting treated like shit. Y'all not giving him no weapons. None of that. Now everybody's like, oh, CJ Stroud. Well, yeah, he had weapons. A team. Who? Now the biggest player on the Carolina Panthers might be their draft pick this year. And then it's Bryce Young. And then it's probably Adam Thielen. And then it's probably Hunter Renfrow. Like, what are we doing? Like, who? You gotta get. Hope they got the weapons. They upgraded. They did good. I think the Carolina Panthers can win more than 5 games. I think this is the year where Bryce Young takes that step and it's like, okay, Y'all see what y'all get me weapons? Yeah, right? Now put me on the team. Now let's get a team. Okay? This is going to be the division where every year now, starting out, it's going to be a different winner. Did I just call my division winner yet? I don't know. Because once we get to Tampa Bay. But yeah, Carolina, they're looking good. My only issue is, like I said, I'm a believer in Bryce Young because, like I said, the first 2 years he had the same team his rookie year. He didn't get no help his first year. What they do his second year? The same shit. Nothing. They didn't do nothing. Who they draft? Who they do? Who they picked up? Who they went to go get? They try to help this guy shine. Yeah, especially last year, the division was kind of open. So what are we talking about? What y'all doing? Y'all need some vet. I don't know. But I think this is a year where we're happy. Now we're like, yeah, that's Bryce Young. Yeah, there go Bryce Young. Y'all should have been giving him, like, there's gonna be a lot talked about, like, yo, why did it take them this long to get them? They might not be this good, but it's like, yo, in the next year or two, you got this young talent growing. Just get some people on defense. Let's get there, like, oh. And like I said, this might be the team where it's like, yo, if you have a shitty defense, be aware you might lose. Like, don't be, hey, I will be picking Carolina to cover the spread. Oh, the spread is 10. They covering that. They might lose by 8, 9. They not about to lose by 10. Just saying. All right, next on our list about the NFC South, we're getting to the Saints. Now, before we get into the paper, I told y'all last episode, on AFC South, we got a bone to pick with the NFC South. We got the Saints. Saints, I need everybody's clear attention on it. And I'm putting this down too. Saints, I need your clear attention. Did y'all know that Derek Carr was going to retire? A week after the draft was over, what, Sunday? Not even a week later, Derek Carr announced retirement. Y'all had a chance to get Shedeur Sanders. You had 2 chances to get Shedeur Sanders. But you drafted this Tyler Softer dude, knowing that you got Spencer Rattler, right? So now you draft Spencer Rattler last year, but you plan on not even playing him when he was coming in starting, when Derek Carr was getting injured. Derek Carr was doing dumb shit, but made him fucking retire. This dude's coming in holding it down, but now you draft somebody in front. That's why I say football business can be tricky. Yeah, I got drafted. Boom. I already know when Derek Carr gets injured, if I'm the backup, I'm gonna play. You're telling me I didn't hold it down enough? You know, you threw me in the fire. It was here and there. You didn't, like, come on. So you think this dude was better? But then again, like, fuck that. Y'all had a chance to get Shedeur Sanders. And you did. And now with Derek Carr retiring, and I was like, did you know? Or he just waited till after the draft to be like, okay, I'm retired. Come on. What we doing, Saints? What we doing, Saints? Y'all did. Maybe y'all didn't want him. Okay, cool, great. But it's like you had a chance to get him, and now it looking like y'all could be the worst team in the league. Y'all could be the worst team in the league. Your running back situation. What we doing? Taysom Hill. He's gonna be the quarterback. Taysom Hill's gonna be the quarterback. Gotcha. He's gonna be running all the plays, right? Right. What y'all doing on defense? What y'all doing? Oh man. Saints, y'all won 5 games. Y'all won 5 games last year. 5 of the games y'all lost by 1 score. This shit is crazy. But I do like the addition to help out the young quarterbacks. Y'all got Brandon Cooks. You got Devontae Peoples-Jones. Is it Devontae Peoples-Jones? Yeah, Devontae Peoples-Jones. Who else y'all picked up? Y'all picked up Devon Gottschalk, the DT. Y'all picked up some good things. Y'all picked up a lot to help your defense. A lot. I'm not gonna help you. Is Jordan? I was about to say Jordan Hicks, Jordan Sparks. Wait, his last name is Jordan, right? Y'all know what guy I'm talking about. The defensive lineman, number 94. Is he still there? Or is he just a coach now? Like I don't know. Like I don't know what direction y'all wanted to go into this offseason. And a lot of teams are having a quarterback battle. A lot of teams is having a quarterback battle. The Saints won 5 games. Carolina won 5 games. I gotta look at the schedule, but I gotta try to remember. I gotta write me a note. Saints might win 5 games again. I gotta write that down. So when I do my prediction list, when I look at that schedule, I could remember like this paper and be like, yo, they didn't do nothing this offseason. They didn't do nothing. They didn't do. I don't know why they got rid of Javonte Williams. Von Williams. The other backup, but they're gonna start Kendall Miller now and stuff. Okay, cool. Olave they signed an extension for. Nice. What's their goal? What's their plan? What's their direction they're trying to go into? I guess. Oh man. Oh man. I'm telling you this a lot. They're going for the number 1 pick next year. But they can't because you're gonna draft a quarterback 3 times in a row? There's no way. What are the fuck the Saints doing? What are they doing? Saints fan, tell me. I'm not up on the training camp thing. I know there's still a battle between Spencer Rattler and what you call it. We're gonna see these spring season games. Fucking college football and shit. We're gonna see these preseason games, not spring. But y'all know what I mean. Preseason game. But when you read the paper, nice team on paper, it's like, okay. Like, because we know their talent. We know what they could be in a head, but it's just a quarterback. And then some of the defensive situations kind of like, are they going to be stronghold together? Will this team realize, like, oh shit, we could have had Shador? Wait, we could have had that guy? Wait, what did we... And now we're going to get another quarterback again? I don't know. Somebody got to sue the Saints or something. Sue. What are the Saints playing? And did Derek Carr fuck? I got questions. I don't even know what to talk about with them. I don't know what their plan is. They added Cooks. They added some weapons, some wide receiver weapons. Okay, Chris Olave, yeah. Rashid, the kick returner guy, but he's a short guy and he throws it over the top. Derek Carr's a deep ball. One of them guys can throw it deep to him. They got the good tight ends, Jawan, Moreau, Taysom Hill, and they had the other guys. So it's like, okay, cool. It would have been nice to see Shador. Not saying, oh, they had Shador, they would win, but it's like, yo, you have Shador, boom, you have these weapons. Okay, we're looking good. Because I have to say, oh, the team's nice on paper, but it's like quarterback, maybe, running back, defense is shaky. What was your plan? What was your plan this offseason? You didn't have an offseason move. It looks like Derek Carr fucked y'all, and it's like, oh shit, we didn't even plan on this. Let me know. Hit my people. Have my people. I am my people. Just hit. Saints, what the hell happened? And for y'all to have y'all fan bases are only a few fan bases that dress up like on some crazy shit. To have them realize like, oh shit, we're about to tank for the #1 pick. Saints, y'all in trouble. Y'all in trouble. But hey, Saints, I guess that's what the Saints are doing. But y'all can't. I'm saying this right now. There's no way the Saints can be taken to be drafted another quarterback. There's no way. Someone's gonna get fired. Someone's getting fired. I don't know what the Saints' plan was. Why they didn't get why they waited to the second or third round to pick a quarterback. Which had us thinking like, okay, they got Spencer Rattler and David Carr. Yo, why not go get Shador? It's day 2. I don't know, like, yo, it's. But Saints, I'm saying this right now. The Saints might be the worst team in the league next year. They won 5 games. Who else they got playing in their division? They'd be lucky to win 5 games next year. All right. I.D.K Sports, NFC South. Dalt's breakdown of what we think. Me, I.D.K Sports Show. Now, what y'all think? Y'all got break it down to the draft pick, to the backup center. I don't give a fuck. The Bucks is next on our list. Tampa Bay Bucks. They went 10-7, went to the playoffs because they was the best team in the division. I don't know what you want me to say. Made the playoffs, lost to Washington. Now, they just an 18. They did all right on the field. They did all right. Come off the bye season. Smoke. They lost 4 straight going into the bye. Came out the bye, only lost 1 game. Was looking good. And maybe if they won 2 out of those 4 games going into the bye, we might have been talking about Baker Mayfield. Is Baker Mayfield MVP candidate? He's having these 400, he's having these games, but it's like defense came up short. Baker Mayfield offense came up short. The running game, they were just figuring out the running game with Bucky Irvin, Rasheed White, and the one dude, and they was going through 3 running backs, until they found out, Bucky Irvin, Rasheed White. Okay, now let's start Bucky Irvin, Rasheed White. You back up, you do so they added some pieces. They got beef up. They got beef up. They got Sam Ridder. They got Sterling Sharp. They got Levante David. They fill in the holes that they needed to. They got the good wide receiver. They might have. I can say this much. Who's the other team in the division? Falcons. Yo, this division got some wide receivers. They got some. I was just gonna say it's Falcons. They got B. John, Kyle Pitts, London, Bucks, Mike Williams, Godwin, Bucky, McMillan, the rookie last year from the Bucks who was shining last year. I picked him up on my fantasy team near the end and started doing me good. We came in 3rd place. Whatever. Carolina, Hubbard, no slouch. They got the 4th guy, they all right, Saints, they got Chris Olave, Brandon Cooks, no slouch. So there's some wide receivers in this division that could cook. So, but the Bucks beefed up, they got cornerback edge. They went all defense because they got Todd Bowles, the coach. Let's get that defense riled up. Let's go. Let's stop having these close games. I think they think that they're going to be better with the pieces if they start this, they do this, work on this. We got this. The only thing is, I'm worrying about the Bucks. The Bucks got this. They're the best team in this division. Clearly. Baker Mayfield is a top 10 quarterback in the NFL right now. If we're going off what happened last year and now we're starting this year, yes. He went to the playoffs. Okay, maybe top 10 in the NFC. I don't know. I.D.K Sports. But what I'm trying to say is that when you look at this Bucks team, it's like, well, let's just go look at their schedule. And that's why I'm glad I'm not looking on the schedule, because I don't want to switch my train of thought and be like, oh, well, they do play this over. But no, I don't want that to switch up my train of thought. But it's like, yo, the Bucks went 10-7. They can't win one more game. They can't win one or two more games. They can't just go 10-7 and win a division again. We know that we could look at them and be like, oh, they could win a division. What the Saints and Carolina doing? What are the Falcons planning on doing? Do we believe in Michael Penix? Those last 3 games, was that enough to be like, oh shit? Just if he would have started, if Michael Penix would have started, are we really saying if Michael Penix would have started the year, they would have won they would have made the playoffs? Are we saying that? Is that what we're doing? Because that's all. Let me go back to my paper. They drafted defense. They got that Georgia dude, the edge rusher. They signed London. They added Jordan Floyd, Leonard Floyd. They did defense. They didn't really change much on offense. So what are we doing? Plug it and play. But like I said, the Bucks just gotta. The Bucks can't get cocky. And what I mean is, oh, we got this in the. Somehow the Bucks do like what Pittsburgh Steelers used to do back in the day. And I'm not even saying back in the day. A couple of years ago, they win 9 in a row, lose the first round of the playoffs. They go 10-0, they lose all the way into the playoffs and lose. They go 10-0, 11-0, boom, they lose all the way out. It's like they do what the Eagles did. Not this year they won the Super Bowl, but last year they went 10 and boom. And it's like, yo, they could just go on a win streak. They like, yo, we're like 5-0, we're like 6-2, and get cocky and just go downhill. Stay consistent. Stay consistent. Just always know, like, yo, we have to win. We have to win. We're going to win. We have to win. We're going to win. Stay consistent. Stay on that mindset. Because y'all could easily just be like, all right, let's smooth sailing. We know we're going to win our division. So as long as we beat the teams at division, let's don't know. Win. Y'all can have one of the best teams in the NFC. Y'all could be one of the best teams in the NFC. If the Falcons don't do what we think the Falcons could do. Because I think people have more upside in the Falcons, but people do see like, oh yeah, the Bucks could. But just the Bucks could win, but it's like, don't sleep on, oh, Kansas City can win, but oh, we still think Joe Burrow, but are they gonna ever come through? Never. Is Lamar gonna come through? Does Josh Allen ever come through when it's time? Never. So, can the Falcons come through? This division is going to be a head-to-head between the Falcons and the Bucks. Literally, it's the Bucks division to lose, and the Falcons have a chance to win. To prove people like, yo, what we did by, $100 million doesn't even matter. Yeah, whatever. Kirk Cousins still rock your chains. Yo, Penix, show off. We good. But this is going to be a scary division. This is one of the... You don't want to play nobody in this division. You don't want to play nobody. You don't want to play nobody. You don't want to play nobody. Until we start seeing. Right now, it's like, oh, shit. When you look at this division, you don't want... Except for the Saints. First of all, you don't even want to play Saints because you don't even know what they're going to do. Oh, shit. They just went 5 wide and just threw it the whole time. Oh, they just used Taysom Hill the whole time. Oh, we didn't know they was going to do that. Like, who fucking knows? But with that being said, man, this is the I.D.K Sports Show. NFC South breakdown, overview, what we think, what they thought, what the fuck are they planning to do? And with that being said, it looks like Carolina's slowly rebuilding. Saints, somebody in that general office is getting fired. Falcons. Kirk Cousins is not a backup quarterback. He's a backup plan. So if the nigga fails, we got the backup plan. Come on, what y'all thought? And we still got it for another 3 years. Bucks is your division to lose. Don't get cocky. Don't get off. Just do what y'all gotta do. Don't get injured. Do what you gotta do. Let Godwin stay, build up, get healthy. You got all the other wide receiver guys. Come on, do work. NFC South. This is the I.D.K Sports Show. Good luck. See y'all in a few weeks.